The night my twin sister knocked on my door, I almost didn't recognize her. Her face looked like mine, but the fear in her eyes was something I had never seen on my own reflection. One side of her cheek was swollen, her lip was split, and her hands were shaking so badly she could barely stand. She didn't cry at first, she just whispered, "If I go back tonight, I don't think I'll survive." We had been inseparable our whole lives. Same face, same voice, same childhood scars. But while I built a quiet, independent life, she married a man the world admired. A man with a good job, polite manners, and a smile everyone trusted. At home, that smile disappeared. He controlled what she wore, who she talked to, even how she breathed. When he was angry, his words turned cruel. When words weren't enough, his hands took over, and every time he promised her the same thing, no one would believe her. She had tried to leave before. She had tried to tell someone, but each time he pulled her back into the same cage, tighter than before. That night, as I helped her clean the blood from her face, I realized something terrifying. He wasn't afraid of hurting her anymore. And that meant time was running out. She looked at me and said, "He wouldn't dare do this to you." That's when the idea formed. Slow, dangerous, and impossible to ignore. We decided to switch places. The next morning, I walked into her house wearing her clothes, her wedding ring, her life. My heart was pounding so loudly I thought he could hear it. But he didn't notice a thing. To him, I was still his wife, still someone he believed he owned. And I let him believe it. I learned quickly how careful my sister had been, how she avoided eye contact, how she spoke softly, how she apologized even when she had done nothing wrong. I felt the fear she lived with every day, sitting in my chest like a stone. But this time, I wasn't powerless. Hidden cameras captured his rage. Recordings caught his threats. I documented every bruise, every scream, every moment he thought no one was watching. I let him expose himself completely. As his anger grew, his world began to fall apart. His job placed him on leave. Neighbors started asking questions. Friends stopped answering his calls. He grew paranoid, violent, desperate. Meanwhile, my sister slept safely for the first time in years. The day everything came out, he stood in court looking confident, certain he would win again. Then the videos played. The audio filled the room. The silence was unbearable. And then my sister walked in. He stared at us, confused, terrified, watching the truth finally take shape. Two identical faces, one life he tried to destroy, one truth he could no longer escape. He was sentenced. A restraining order followed. His power vanished in a single moment. My sister walked out of that courtroom free. Today, her bruises have faded. Her voice is stronger. She laughs again, not quietly, not carefully, but freely. Sometimes she tells me I saved her life. But the truth is, she was brave enough to ask for help. And sometimes justice doesn't come quietly. Sometimes it comes wearing your face.